to the CBS 4 Tony the Tiger Sunbowl pregame show, sponsored by Binge.
Good morning. I'm John Purvis, live at the Sunbowl, along with CBS 4 Sports Director James King. And James, this is quite a bowl game. I mean, the Sunbowl is the nation's second oldest bowl game, behind only the Rose Bowl.
That's correct.
Dating all the way back to 1935.
Yeah, and you know, it started as a high school showcase in its first game, and now it's grown to a national event for its history and its heritage.
I went to my first Sunbowl game when I was 10 years old. That was a long time ago. Haven't missed one since.
It's safe to say Executive Director of the Sunbowl Association, Bernie Olivas, is the predominant Sunbowl historian in the country.
The very first football game was played on January 1, 1935 between Ranger High School, which was the runner-up of the state of Texas in high school football, and a group of all-stars from El Paso. So they played that game at Jones Stadium, and the following year it became a college game. I believe the first game was between New Mexico State and Hardin-Simmons.
From there, it would move from R.R. Jones Stadium to the Sunbowl, where it's been played every year since 1963.
It was built as a 30,000-seat stadium through a bond election in opened in 1963. It was expanded to 52,000 people, a lot so that we could attract better teams. And we've been with Power 5 conferences for a long, long time, and for a bowl our size and where we're located, having two Power 5 conferences is tremendous.
Over the years, a lot of really large names in the game of football have played in that stadium. I mean, we were just looking at the posters and the pictures you have on the wall here in the office. I mean, Tony Dorsett, Barry Switzer coaching here, LaDainian Tomlinson, Priest Holmes, Barry Sanders, all these names that are reverent with college football. Just how special of it is that for you guys?
If you look at our theme this year, that's what it is. We're highlighting all the people who have played here. 3 Heisman Trophy winners have played here. Tony Dorsett, Barry Sanders, Carson Palmer. Legendary coaches like Tom Osborne, Barry Alvarez, Barry Switzer. Just up and down how many famous people have come here.
Bernie then took me into the archives of the Sunbowl, where it was not only easy to tell how special this game is on a national level, but also for the city of El Paso and the fans that fill the stadium.
It's a lot more than a football game. It entails a lot of other different events that brings this community together. And not to knock anybody, but sometimes I look at other bowl games and the stands look empty. It's never like that here at the Sunbowl game. People from El Paso come out to watch it. The fans from out of town, that following the teams come to watch. I just think it's one of the best events El Paso's ever had, and I hope it continues for a lot longer.
Each year, the Sunbowl is proud to welcome El Pasoans and visitors from across the country. Our CBS 4 reporter, Vanya Castillo, is live at the Sunbowl Fan Fiesta this morning to show you what's happening over there. Vanya?
Okay, I'm here at the Fan Fiesta, and I actually have a father-daughter duo here, and a lot is on the, you graduated from UCLA, you're going to Pitt, right?
Yeah.
How are you guys feeling right now?
I'm excited. I grew up watching UCLA, so it's exciting to see them, but also I'm rooting for Pitt because I go there now, so yeah.
And it's exciting to show how much better UCLA is going to be than Pitt.
Okay, well, I haven't chosen what team I'm rooting for today, so we're going to have a friendly little competition here to help decide who I'm going to be rooting for. Now, they're going to go head-to-head here, and we're going to actually have them shoot these footballs, see who can get into the Tony the Tiger end zone first, and that's how we're going to see who we're going to be cheering for today. Okay, all right, let's get ready, guys. Okay, a lot is on the line right now. Let's see who can do this first. Okay, let's have you guys do it at the same time. All right, let's go UCLA! Ooh, okay, all right, we've already got one. Okay, let's go ahead, Pitt. All right, let's see, okay. All right, right now it's 1 point for UCLA, 1 point for Pitt. All right, we're going neck and neck. All right, guys, let's see who's going. Let's see who's going. All right, UCLA, Pitt, who's it gonna be? A lot is riding on this. All right, come on, Dad, let's go. Okay, all right, it is not it's really not looking good for anyone. Now, okay, we're going to have to come back to this and see who we end up cheering for, because right now, I mean, it's not looking good, but we're going to send this back to you, John.
All right, we've seen what the fans have to offer, but it'll be the teams taking to the field in less than an hour. Sunbowl Executive Director Bernie Olivas joins us live to talk more about today's matchup, showing you what kind of event Pitt and UCLA will bring to the Sun Bowl. Coming up on CBS 4, the home of the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. You know, the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl has a great reputation nationwide for all the great hospitality it provides to the football teams and their fans when they come to El Paso. It's really our biggest event of the year. And joining me now is Bernie Olivas, the Executive Director of the Sun Bowl Association. Bernie, thanks for coming in this morning. I know you're very busy. But I wanted to start off first by talking about just how big a fan you are of the Sun Bowl game. James was telling me you attended the first game at the age of 10, and you've attended every game since then.
I've attended the first Sun Bowl game was the first game that was played in this stadium, which was 1963.
Wow. And every year since then, you
I've
come
not
back.
missed one since. I grew up not too far from here. So it was a walk. When I was a kid, I could walk over here. So, yeah, I fell in love with the Sun Bowl, and for me to be in this position is just incredible.
Now, it all culminates today, but this is a year-long process
Pretty
preparing
much
for the Sun Bowl game. Talk about that and what you're doing all year long.
Well, it takes about a month to kind of clean everything up, put everything away. You know, job's never over till the paperwork is done. So tomorrow we'll be right back at the stadium working hard for about 6-7 hours trying to pick up, deliver, clean things up, and then we'll take a little break, and then we come back and evaluate what we did, good or bad, put it down, write it down, and make sure that next year, in about in a couple of months, we'll start preparing again. We'll fill out our notes. We got to fix this, we got to fix that, and it's a constant preparation for this game.
And there are events going on all week, but you had to make some last-minute adjustments because, like, you normally have the Fan Fiesta down at the Convention Center downtown, and this year you had to move that because the city's now using that as a shelter for migrants.
Correct.
Talk about how quickly you had to move and get that done.
I'll be honest with you, we did not move the whole Fan Fiesta, but we had the Battle of the Bands, which is really the highlight of the Fan Fiesta.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily, Fort Bliss opened up the base for us and allowed everybody to go up there. It was a huge crowd. It was a great success. I thought it was a great success. Everybody seemed to have fun. I want to thank Fort Bliss, for allowing us to do that. And of course, I think everybody had a great time. So we moved the things. We moved our cheer camp over to a Cathedral High School. They lent us their gym. So we adjusted. You got to adjust on the move, and it worked out. It worked out well. So luckily now we're here at game time. We just can't wait for that ball to be in the air.
It is game time. What is your job today? What are you out doing today?
Just troubleshooting today. We have a lot of different things going on. We have the Fan Fest up on Glory Field, and we have our VIPs, of course, in the location. I've been checking on the press box, making sure everything's well is there, making sure on the bands. It's just just check all the boxes, waiting for that 12 o'clock kickoff.
One final question for you, Bernie. Who do you like in today's Sun Bowl game?
I like 47-45, and I don't care who it is. We got two tremendous teams playing here, and they're both capable of putting a lot of points on the board. People like, I know defense wins games, but people like to see a lot of touchdowns, a lot of scores. So I'm hoping for 47-45.
Okay,
and
whoever.
And whoever wins.
Bernie Olivas, Executive Director of the Sun Bowl Association. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you having me.
Now, it's not just football and tailgating here at the Sun Bowl. The entire week is filled with events, as Bernie just talked about, to show the teams a good time and show off what the Borderland has to offer. We'll take you along for the ride straight ahead on CBS 4, the home of the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. Welcome back to this special edition of CBS 4, live at the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. You might be able to hear in the background the bands are practicing ahead of the game. Let's check back in with CBS 4 reporter Vanya Castillo, who's over at the Fan Fiesta.
Okay, I'm here with my friend Bubba, who has been trying to convince me all morning to go for UCLA. But you know what the thing is, whoever wins or whoever loses, the one thing everyone's going to remember who came today is just how wonderful El Paso is in the hospitality. And we're lucky to be El Pasoans, and we're lucky to share that with the players who visit us. And we're going to go ahead and show you what they saw while they were here.
Down in the West Texas town of El Paso, it's the calm before the storm.
I've never been out anywhere in the desert like this, so it's a whole new experience for me. It's actually kind of surreal.
As the UCLA Bruins and the Pittsburgh Panthers prepare to face off at the Tony the Tiger Sunbowl. But before these players can take the field, it's only fair to give them the only kind of welcome El Pasoans know how to give. And that's one they'll never forget.
And I can tell them, we'll take care of the fun and entertainment, they take care of the football, so that's what we're trying to do.
And the biggest lesson they'll learn is that everything really is bigger in Texas. From the food, to the music, to the rivalries.
Hail the Pit, hail the Pit. I know how to play good football, I know how to put on a good show, so I think it's going to be good on Friday. It's going to be a great game. We're going to come out on top.
Still, both teams putting aside their differences to spend some time with some of their biggest fans. And somehow, between all the fanfare, swag bags, and blowing off a little steam, they still managed to find some time to squeeze in a little practice.
Time so far, and hopefully I can carry over for the game.
Let's fill up Sunbowl Stadium and show the entire nation how good El Paso is.
Well, we are so lucky and fortunate and happy to share the beauty of the borderline with those visiting us right now. And for those of you from here, well, you know how beautiful El Paso is. Well, we're going to keep enjoying ourselves here for now.
Food, fans, and football. I have another live interview with some more UCLA fans excited to be here today, coming up right after the break. Well, I'm here with the Ulibarri Garcia family, who are also, by the way, UCLA fans. And look at this great food that I'm going to munch on as soon as we get done here on the show. You traveled all the way from where to come out here?
Los Lunas, and it's approximately 250 miles north of here, all the way straight down on I-25, straight shot.
And tell us, how long have you been coming here? And you said this tradition was started by who?
My husband and I started coming down here with his roommate from college, and we have been here. This is our 27th year. We skipped the last two because of the COVID restrictions, but we're happy to be here again, and it's just a family tradition. We bring the entire family, and this is the first time we tailgate here at the RV Center. We usually tailgate right in front of the door.
That's where we had originally planned to be, but, well, we have one more message from Abraham. What do you have? Go who?
Go Bruins.
That's right. Go UCLA. California right here. Vanya, can we send things over to you?
Okay, well, I made some new friends right now, and they're trying to help me decide who I should root for. So who do you guys think I should root for today? Okay, well, we have a very energetic, very enthusiastic crowd. I think we're going to go play some football right now. So in the meantime, we're going to send it back to you guys, and well, let's go.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We're down to just over half an hour until the 89th annual Tony the Tiger Sunbowl. So, who do you like, James? Do you like the UCLA Bruins or do you like the Pitt Panthers?
Well, John, it's two offenses that scored a lot of points this year, over 30 points a game for both of these squads. Now, no quarterback Keaton Slovis or running back Israel Abendakanda for the Panthers, so we'll have to monitor that. Now, in watching pregame warmups, quarterback Dorian Thompson-Robinson and Zach Charbonnet, they were question marks heading into this game. Obviously, two guys that have high draft stock. We weren't sure if they were going to play. Chip Kelly was very coy whether or not they were going to play, but we did see them going through warm-up, so we only can expect to see them to play. I think we'll see a slower game early, John, picking up in pace late. So I'm taking the UCLA Bruins 38 Pitt Panthers 31. Bruins get their 4th win.
All right, it sounds like an offensive showdown. I'm looking forward to it.
Should be a fun one.
All right, well, thank you for joining me this morning, James, and I want to thank everyone for coming out and joining the special edition of CBS 4 at the 89th annual Tony the Tiger Sunbowl game. The game starts at high noon right here on CBS 4, so we hope you'll join us then. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.